I want you to share, Jackie, like, how did you get me to do a podcast with you? Because
this was hard. I was thinking of an analogy. It's like pulling teeth. Well, I wanted her to like be an entrepreneur. I was like, you need to be an entrepreneur. You're so smart. And she's my niece. I was 14 when she was born. So I was in 8th grade. And I've seen her just grow into this wonderful woman who believes in God. And she's really, really smart. I mean, she surpasses people that I know in Smartville. And I wanted her skill set so bad because it's kind of selfish of me, but I do sing on the internet. And I was like, man, I want her to help promote me. She's so good at social media. I need her skills. But then I was like, no, I can't make it about me. And then I'd been thinking there's more to me than just singing because I like to express myself in many ways. And then I said to Kashmir, well, why don't we do a podcast? And I was like, we talk about everything together. We do, not just politics.
Yeah. And I do remember because like I felt like, I think a few months ago, I did leave my job. I was working for a nonprofit for 10 plus years, a decade, in media production, social media, brand management, personal assistant, you name it, I probably did.
She's good at it too.
But I, like, when I was on the job market, and I will say, like, I did pray about it. Like, I didn't just, like, leave my job, but I just prayed about, like, God, what do you want me to do next? Because I felt like I hit, like, my peak at my job. And I knew there was so much more that I could do, and I have so much more potential. And I did apply and apply and apply for all these jobs. I do not envy you if you are in the job market. Like, it is
I'm sorry.
It's a hard thing. And all the stuff I applied for too, I was like, well, yeah, I guess I could do it, but I didn't feel passionate about it. Like, I felt passionate about other projects I worked on. And I remember when you said, let's start a podcast, and I was like, we can't start a podcast. We're nobodies. Like, and then I just started to realize though, well, why can't we? Because we know we do talk.
Yes.
We have a great relationship.
We like to stay in the know.
Yeah, we do. And
I think the Scoop and you came up with that.
Yeah.
I love it.
And then we do, like, I know how to produce stuff. I know how to build websites.
Yes.
So why not? Let's do it. Let's go full
Amen.
force. Yeah. And then, but I will say though, you did really help with the name.
Well, you were saying we're the nobodies, and I'm like, oh, that's so good. But when I went to bed and I woke up, I was just talking to God, and I was just thinking about scripture because it says you shall live by the fruit of your lips. And I didn't want to curse us, but it just appeared in my head. And I get songs like that, but different because I'll hear people singing. But this was like words just written across. KNOWBUDDIES.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, wow. And then I came and told you.
I know. And I was like, oh.
You were like,
oh, that's so perfect.
I know.
And I know, like, you and one of my friends was like, oh, yeah, because you guys are in the know. I said, no, it's because, like, that's what we're growing to be. But
And then I thought, oh, other people, like, later down the road, if you love us, you could become the nobodies, too. We'll all be nobodies.
Want to be in the know?
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Listen to us on all podcast platforms.
Follow us on all our socials.
Visit our website, thenobodies757.com. I'm Kashmir.
I'm Jackie.
And we are
The Nobodies 757.